So, Kroger embarrasses a woman for using food stamps. Wow. Cindy Nerger of Warner Robins, Georgia, was arguing with the manager over her bill at a Kroger grocery store. The cashier told her she owed $10, and she said it wasn't possible because she knew the food stamps covered the items that were in her cart. So a manager then came and said, okay, just give her the food or whatever. And then Ms. Nerger replied, see, I told you it was covered by food stamps. And that's when the manager caught an attitude saying, excuse me for living by working and not relying on food stamps. And by that time, like, a whole lot of people were standing in line behind her, and the other customers were watching. So she just burst into tears. So local TV station WMAZ first reported the incident after Nerger posted the station's Facebook wall. And a Kroger spokeswoman apologized to Nerger and told WMAZ that the manager has been transferred to another store. Kroger offered Nerger a $15 gift card, but she declined. So Nerger said she was starting to receive food stamps when she became eligible for Medicare and Social Security. She suffered from kidney failure in 2008, and she's currently awaiting on a kidney. But she can't work because of the daily 12-hour dialysis treatments. And her husband runs a carpentry business, but if he doesn't get any work, then there's no extra money for the family. So that's why she got on food stamps in the first place. But even if she did get food stamps, like, first of all, it's none of the manager's business, how she pays for the food. He should be happy that she even shops at Kroger. She probably doesn't anymore, but he should be happy that she was shopping with them, okay? Because either way, they're going to get their money, whether it be from the cash or from the credit card company or from the government or wherever. He should be happy that he has customers, because she could have went to Walmart. She could have went to Save-A-Lot. She could have went to Bi-Lo or any other grocery store. I'm sure they're not the only grocery store in town, okay? But yeah, that's just, it's crappy. And the fact that they didn't fire him, they just transferred him to another store, it sucks, because, like, he's just going to do the same thing at the other store. Duh. You didn't do anything to change his attitude. You didn't take him through some kind of diversity program. You didn't take him to any ethics classes, any courses on morality. You didn't do anything to reprimand him. Transferring him to another store isn't fixing the problem. That's just relocating the problem to a different location. So that was kind of, didn't make sense. They should have fired him. That was bad business on Kroger's behalf. They should have fired him, because he's a grown man and he knows he just can't talk to people any kind of way, especially a customer. And first of all, they're paying you. Like, I can see if he had to give the money to her, but she's giving the money to Kroger, and Kroger's giving him money in his paycheck. Without her, he wouldn't have a job. And the job that he had, he wasn't doing a very good job at it, because managers shouldn't act that way. So managers across the world, if you act like this jerk, you're very bad at your job. You're a horrible boss, okay? Very horrible. But if I was her, I would have took the $15 gift card, because, I know you're saying, she's probably saying it's on principle, but the principle is, she's on food stamps, so they need food. Any little bit helps. I would have took the $15 gift card, like, yeah, you need to give me something, because you insulted me, and you took me through some kind of emotional stress. You owe me something, okay? So, yeah. But a lot of people say, well, most of the people that are on food stamps are lazy, so I could agree with him. Well, nobody knows the answer to that question. Like, nobody knows. Like, first of all, you have to make a common definition for the word lazy, and then you have to have that applied to everybody who receives food stamps, and it's a really hard thing to pinpoint. So you can't really just say everybody that gets food stamps is lazy. You know, it's hard to pinpoint. And then again, okay, can you say, well, everybody that gets food stamps is lazy, but people that get unemployment, they're not? You know, it doesn't. You can't really just group. You just can't take one government benefit and apply that to laziness without applying that to all government benefits. And there's a lot of people that get government benefits that aren't in the forms of food stamps and unemployment. There's a lot of people that get government benefits in the form of grants, wage vouchers, you know, different types of things. So it's hard to pinpoint. It's like, if you're going to get money from the government, get money from the government. If you're not, don't get anything and don't support anything. It's one or the other with that. So it's hard to determine, you know, who's lazy and who's not lazy in that situation. So that's all I have to say about that. I wouldn't shop at the Kroger in Warner Robins, Georgia. And me personally, if I were her, I would go on a campaign right outside Kroger and tell people, do not shop here until they fire that man, especially if you're using food stamps. Do not shop here. You know, people don't realize the power that you have over other people's pockets. You know, if you don't like that place, don't shop there. But not only don't shop there, get your friends not to shop there. Get your family not to shop there. Get everybody you know not to shop there. And when they start losing profits, that's when they'll do something about it. So that's my advice for Cindy Nerger. But I hope you recover, and I hope you get a kidney transplant very soon. And good luck in life.